tie up at their dock and carefully go across, I think it was Route 17, to the store and buy the things that were on the list, including the kerosene for the kitchen stove, and then the man would put a potato on the end of the thing so that the kerosene wouldn't spill in the boat.
How funny.
Very creative.
Yeah. That sounds like something old Dad would do.
And then we rowed back and tie up at our dock. There were 13 of these cabins that I guess Mr. Du Bois built them for his loggers, and then he didn't need them anymore.
How fun
So
was that?
he sold them.
Yeah.
These people, and I can almost remember who the 13 were. The first, no two were alike. They were all different. And the first had two families, and they were friends of Mother's that had gone to high school with her. And they had a big dock that stretched out into the lake with steps up, and I don't know how many times I climbed the steps and then was afraid to slide down into the lake.
Oh, they had a slide.
They had a slide.
Oh.
You had to put some water on it because it would be so hot.
Oh, to make it wet and slippery.
Make it wet. And there, I can't remember the name of the two. And then the Davenports and the next cottage next to ours. He ran the drugstore in Du Bois, and he was about my Uncle Henry's contemporary.
Okay.
And they had a well which we shared because there was no running water.
Right.
Then the next cabin was owned by a family from Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. And then the Sprinkles cabin was, to my way of thinking, it was very elegant, and it had a big high porch, and they operated a grocery store in Du Bois, the Sprinkles.
The Sprinkles.
And then the next cabin was, what was their name? They had two teenagers, and my father called them the Christmas Boys because one wore green trunks and one wore red trunks. Daddy was great for naming people. And the Schwemms had the next cabin, and then the Blooms, and they had two young people. Harriet was my friend, and in that she had a brother, and their mother would fry an egg in the morning for breakfast, and one would eat the whites and the other would eat the yolks.
Oh my gosh.
Now, how old were you then?
Probably about 10 or 12.
Okay.
Oh my word.
What fond memories?
And then there were two doctors' families, and that was the 13.
That was the 13. I can't believe you can remember that. Well, you
Well-
were born in Du Bois. When did you move to Pittsburgh from Du Bois? That's when you went to Beverly Place.
Oh, I never lived in Du Bois. I visited in Du Bois.
Okay. Nana lived in Du Bois.
Nana lived
That's
there.
right,
And
okay.
the